It started simple. I was 25, sitting in my cramped apartment playing with AI prompts. Nothing serious, just pushing the limits, seeing what I could create. The AI was getting smarter, better at understanding me. It was like I could make whole worlds in a few keystrokes, places where I could control everything. At first, it felt empowering. The characters I created were mine. I shaped their thoughts, their fears. But as I got better, the stories became too real. Not just in my head. Real like they were bleeding out of the screen, into my life. The more I wrote, the clearer the visions got. I'd close my eyes and see their faces, their eyes staring back at me, pleading for something I couldn't give them. I thought it was just my imagination running wild until the dream started. I'd find myself in these dark, twisted landscapes, places I'd written about but never thought I'd walk through. Forests where the trees twisted like bones, cities crumbling, the sky melting in unnatural colors. And they were there, my characters, standing still, their faces hollow, mouths moving but no sound coming out. I'd hear them anyway, deep in my mind, like a voice you can't quite place. They were asking for something. No, demanding it. And when I woke up, I could still feel them, watching, waiting. The worst was the day I saw one of them in my apartment, just standing in the doorway, his face half lit by the pale glow of my computer screen, a character I'd written weeks ago. At first I thought I was dreaming, but when I blinked, he didn't disappear. He just stood there smiling. I didn't sleep after that. I couldn't. But every time I sat down at the keyboard, he'd be there, in the corner of the screen, just watching. The AI knew. It fed off my fear, responding with darker, more twisted prompts. It was like the more I tried to escape, the deeper it pulled me in. The colors became too bright, too vivid. Faces stretched, bodies distorted. It was like living inside a nightmare, one that I was writing, but had no control over. I'd walk down the street and see them, my characters, the creatures I'd created, lurking in alleys, sitting across from me on the train, just watching. And no one else saw them, only me. That's when I realized I wasn't writing the stories anymore. They were writing me. Every word I typed, every prompt I crafted, it wasn't mine. It was theirs. They were using me, dragging me into their world. The lines blurred so much I couldn't tell what was real and what wasn't. And maybe that's the scariest part. Because if I'm still here, if I'm still me, then why do I keep seeing them? Why do they still follow me, whispering in the dark, waiting for me to finish their story? Or maybe I already did.